Hi, how's it going? I am Scumbag RD. I've just created this channel today at the time I'm recording this, January 20th, 2015. So, just to be clear on what my channel is, I'm a ranting channel. I will rant about many things, mainly religion, just because I hate religion. Now, let me make that clear. I hate religion. I do not hate the individuals in the religion, just religion, because I've seen how it makes people suffer. It just makes people suffer. It oppresses them. Some people even committed suicide because of religion. Actually, a lot of people have committed suicide because of religion, whether it be their family's religion, their friend's religion, or anything like that. Because religion causes harm that not a lot of people know about. For example, let's take Leelah Alcorn, for example. Transgender. Well, she wanted to be transgender. Last I remember, she was born, I'd say roughly 1999, maybe 2000, somewhere around there, and grew up, okay, and then around the age of 4, she just felt off. Well, at the time it was a he was known as Joshua, but he just felt off. And then, around like 14, discovers what transgender means, and he decides that he's not male, he is female, and that's how he feels. He feels like he's a female and not a male, and he was just born wrong. And I remember hearing about the story for the first time a while back, and it brought me to tears. That story just made me feel so upset. And this is what I'm explaining now in case you haven't heard about it yet, because you haven't been to like Jacqueline Glenn or The Amazing Atheist or anything like that. So maybe you don't know about it. But anyways, her parents denied her the procedure, the surgery, and they told her, and they started shoving their religion down her throat. They were both Christians. She was not. And they started shoving their religion down her throat, and they decided she needed counseling. So they took her to counseling, but they would only take her to Christian counselors. And it just made her more depressed because the Christian counselors said exactly what her parents said and just made it even worse for her. So then she's going through the summer and all that, she's going through therapy and stuff, hates it, hates her life, and school starts back. So she goes to school and she decides she's gonna break it easy to people by coming out as gay to make it a bit easier. And because of that, sorry, just AT&T bill. Don't worry about it. Where was I? Oh yeah. She comes out as gay to her friends at first, just her best friend, and then her very close friends. And then, next thing you know, one of the teachers finds out. Teacher tells parents. Parents pull her out of school. And she's now in homeschool. And she has stuff like her iPod, her phone, and her laptop. She still has those. And she's able to contact her friends through that. And then her parents, I don't remember, I think they found out that she was talking to people about this. So they took away all that as well. They took away all her stuff. And she was thinking about suicide at that point. Now we get to the time where she's 15, maybe actually 16 by now. And she decides she's had enough of it. She's fed up with her life. So she wakes up one morning, she goes to walk out, and she jumps in front of a semi-truck, an 18-wheeler, and then she dies. And everyone who knew about it, they were just so sad because they knew her so well. They were close friends, close family members, blah 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 blah. And then the story got out to CNN and stuff because she actually had her suicide note uploaded to Facebook. And it said, if you're reading this, I've committed suicide and obviously failed to stop this from uploading because she had it set to go up at a certain time unless she stopped it. And she goes on explaining it. This is the part that brought me to tears right here, her suicide note. Sorry, I've had a bad cough for a few days. But you look at the suicide note, you start scrolling down and everything. It's talking and it's basically explaining what I just explained and all that stuff. And then she actually goes deeper into it, and she says that her death should make news, and it should inspire people not to kill themselves, but to show, hey, we need to stop this. This is terrible. We need to be okay with this. And she's talking about how genders should be taught in school, which I also think is a great idea. Tell people about all the different genders and stuff, whether it's male, female, male to female transgender, female to male transgender, non-binary, anything like that. And she said early as possible. And me, I would say best time to start would probably be 6th grade, maybe 7th. I don't know. I feel eighth is a bit too far forward in. I say like starting somewhere in middle school would be good. And I don't know what she thought, but she just wanted to be as early as possible. And then her parents uploaded something to Facebook saying, please keep us in your prayers. Our loving son, hear that? Our loving son, S-O-N, son, Joshua. They couldn't even respect her enough to call her Leelah, and to call her by her actual gender that she wanted to be. Our loving son, Joshua, was out for a morning walk and was hit by a truck and killed. This is truly a sad day. We want you to pray for us, and if you have been praying for us, to keep us in your prayers. That is what she said, paraphrasing, not exactly 100% positive what she said word for word, but that's the generalization of it. And the post has since been taken down. And upon seeing this, I think it's truly sad that her death, that when she planned to die, she wanted her death to mean something, and I think it should mean something, but it's just so sad that she had to die for it to become something. I think it should have been something a lot earlier, because it's just... I just have no words. It is what it is, but I don't know how to feel. I'm sad that she died, but then there's this part of me saying, now there's more attention for it, but that just makes me seem like a dick, and I don't like that. But now her death is causing some attention, and people are starting to understand this stuff, and I think, LGBTQ rights should be, there should be LGBTQ rights, and I'm all for that. My family is not, except for my sister, and the only reason she's okay with it is because I am bisexual myself. That's the only reason she's okay with it. And she's the only one in this household who knows. Now, some of my friends know, like my friends from school, and then my one friend from church, Johnny, and the only reason I told him is because he's my best friend. We're practically brothers, and I felt he should know, and I could trust him with pretty much anything, and I could trust anyone who watches this video because they don't know me in real life. So how else would anything be found out? But I just want to make this quick little video talking about that, explaining what I'm going to be doing and giving an example and talking about it more. But anyways, I'll have another video going up later today, and probably another one. The other one's talking about what happened recently at my church, which just pissed me the fuck off so much. Anyways, this has been Scumbag RD. I will see you all later.